Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it. Gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
이 앞니가
You
자꾸
got any
거슬린다.
tannin?
Came into a bit, aye. Yeah, willing to do the honours?
탄인으로 유인을 하려나봐요. 얼마 뒤
There.
왔군.
Grab your bellies! Shoot the bitch down!
She is coming. 바실리스크. 좋아, 쏴. 오, 명중. 이건 버려야지, 손에 든 거. 자. 광전사의 도움을 얻어 바실리스크를 죽이자. 오, 잠깐만, 좀 깐깐한데? 쏴, 친구들아. 저놈을 떨어뜨려. 뭐하냐 안 쏘고. 참나. 결국엔 내가 다 하는 거네. 좋아, 반피까지. 어휴. 이오카. 그렇게 세진 않네요, 애가. 파밍. 내꺼. 그 학자가 울겠군. 목을 잘랐네요.
A stroke like that. To fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor, mate.
아니 무슨
Mention
전투
some fee from the
씬이
guild.
우리
I hear
대화보다
you right.
짧아.
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed. We'll collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail.
400크라운.
Proof for the guild, right?
울겠다, 울겠어.
And we'll get word of you to some folk. Merchant folk, meaning. They ought to treat you right.
Thanks and farewell.
나는 한순간에 영웅이 되었지만 또 누군가에게는 악당이 되어버린 거죠. 그 와중에 지금 전리품 챙기려고 칼 꺼낸 거 보소. 아저씨 괜찮아요?
My poor Yocast, cruelly slaughtered like a common beast.
Look at my
우리
lord.
같이
Sobbing
치킨 한
over
점?
the vermin filth.
Yocast,
Let him
괜찮아.
be,
my
you
poor
all.
Yocast.
Blubbered a fair bit yourself.
자, 다른 퀘스트 하러 갑시다. 거의 다 해버렸네. 이거 뭐지? 아, 아까 그거구나. 그 그 농장을 소개해달라는 그거. 그거밖에 안 남았네. 아무튼 메인 캐릭터 합시다. 뭐야?
Like a common.
내 멋대로 오른쪽으로 가. 응? 이 할아버지 위에 있다고 나왔는데? 뭐지? 여기 계셨군.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
뭐지?
Pretty helpful
기억이 안
creatures.
나네.
Calling them often.
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal.
투머치 토크 한
In
다음.
brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshamudna, an ancient vampire
탈사문화로
estate.
갈 거야.
There we will find cages suspended in the air.
괴물들을
will
끌어모으려고.
be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
눈이 너무 개구리 눈이다.
Teshamudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshamudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and
얘가
locked
이렇게
in the cage.
길게 말해주고 있는데
Sat there over 2
솔직히 머릿속에
centuries,
하나도 안
driven
들어요.
to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the
이런
fury
것들을
to
나무
which
위키에
we shall
정리하는
drive my
사람들은
humble being.
대단한 것 같아. 가자.
See no reason to dawdle. Teshamudna. Take
그
me there.
수면 방송 됐잖아, 걔 때문에.
Just one last thing.
뭐지? 뭐 먹냐?
What was that?
Blood.
피.
Oh, the last favor the raven did me. I've also taken some sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshamudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
나중에 변해가지고 막 내가 죽여야 되면 어떡해. 태샵 문화 얼마 뒤. 방금 한 분이 순간 이동한 것 같은데?
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
리더
You
웨이.
lead.
사람이 죽고 있잖아.
Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I
스커버.
told you there'd be danger.
썩은 마귀의 친척이죠?
Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
레디스를 따라가자.
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The
조상적이네.
mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire blood.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one
우와.
opened upon this.
뭐냐? 쓰레기네.
This was the first place we saw.
뭐야?
This
해산 문화의
place.
챔피언.
There's evil here.
나는 우리 일족을 섬기는 자다. 알았어.
Yes.
네, 주름 펴고 다녀라.
Read their last here.
어둠의 자식들. 해골이 있네. 여기 깊어 여기.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood
Oh,
used to be.
눈뽕.
They mean something?
Their emblems. Symbols
자화랑
of
마스크 같은 거 얻은 것 같은데.
were what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction.
조사가 안 되네요.
My ancestors placed them here.
여기 어디 갔죠? 여기 있군. 어머, 뭔 소리야.
Where we came from.
Cells. Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd
필사본.
rather not summon the demons
뭔
of the
소리야.
past if it's all right with you.
조사된다.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe and Deadloaf's. We
Oh,
both
눈 아파요.
remained in this part of the world.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
이분들의
I'd like to
대화가
be able to
마치
turn back
고교
time,
시절
deny it, but alas,
수학 선생님의
do neither.
아니 교장 선생님의 훈화처럼 들리는 거.
That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it.
스캐빈저
Ideally at the tunnel
미끼.
entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
동굴 입구에다가 미끼를 넣으래요.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it
뭐야?
attracted necrophages.
뭔 소리야? 뭐지 이건? 밖에 놔야 되나? 이건 또 뭐야?
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
I told you, Kagmar thrashed about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
아, 부술 수 있네. 뭔가 했네.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries clear to the nose.
다 놨어, 임마. 싸울 준비가 되면 레디스에게 말하자. 조장 좀 하고.
'Cause I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers. It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
다 놨어, 임마. 싸울 준비가 되면 레디스에게 말하자. 조장 좀 하고.
8 set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
그래서 이 짓을 왜 하고 있는 건지 난
My sole
모르겠네.
thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
그니까요.
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
즐거운 여행 되시고요. 안전바 잘 껴있습니다. 자이로드롭인가? 자 이제 괴물들이 오겠죠?
You know, something you'll say.
피에 굶주린 앨리스가 괴물로 변할 때까지 괴물을 죽이. 괴물로 변해? 뭐야?
Once I utter this,
Don't know. Calm you down.
걸로.
Somehow.
불도 왔네? 내 친구 불. 와, 이 칼 멋있다, 확실히. 오, 터진다. 썩은 가게 좋잖아. 내가 터진다, 얘로. 아. 오, 뭐야. 이거 뭐야. 플레더, 저번에 봤던 게 저거. 잠깐만, 너무 많은 거 아닌가요? 너무 많잖아, 미친놈아. 어휴. 터진다. 그렇지. 아, 이게 무슨. 아, 레지스 변해라. 왜 안 변하냐? 뿜! 터지겠지? 죽어. 아, 한 대만 치면 되는데. 얘만 잡으면 끝인데? 됐군. 정신사나워. 어디가? 뱀파이어 각성의 시간인가? 뭐 하려고? 뭐야? 피를 짜네? 뭐 하는 거지?
A little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
얘는 이미 이성을 잃었죠? 명상의 시간. 몇 시간 뒤? 몇 시간이나
Move
명상했어?
out of here.
명상하면 시간이 빨리 가나? 아, 탕약을 만들려고 이집 했구나. 아이고야, 느린 탕.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
얼마 뒤. 탕약을 왜 만들어야 되지?
far from ideal,
내가 기억이 하나도 안 나네.
and some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
오, 뭐야. 뭐야. 아, 과거를 보려고 만들었구나.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count.
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
손도 좀 잘라라. 어이. 악수를 청하지만 악수를 할 수 없겠지. 하잖아.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
얘가 원래 인간을 존중하는 편이었는데 인간을 증오하게 된 계기가 나오는 것 같아요. 나랑 배지 보소?
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me.
어머, 이 왜 죽여? 얘 착한 애 아닌가? 뭘 숨겨놓은 거야? 아니, 입에다가 동전 주머니에 넣어놨잖아. 토막났다. 얘가 그 줄 뺏은 놈인가? 어이구.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him, still killed him, chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
음.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad, though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
너도 집돌이구나. 자, 레벨업. 환상에서 봤던 구두잡기를 찾자. 뭐지? 레벨업 해서니까 뭐 좀 찍을 게 있나? 적색 변이인자가 좀 무단하네. 만들어 봅시다. 그렇지. 이거 배웁시다. 이게 뭐지? 검으로 결정타를 날릴 경우 상대를 절단하거나 마무리 동작이 발동된다. 물리적인 전투 중에 무기로 입힌 각 공격은 그 전투가 끝날 때까지 공격력을 5% 증가시킨다. 피해를 입으면 보너스가 사라진다. 이거는 좀 반반씩 섞여있네. 날카로운 피와 이거 전투 시작 시 각 상대의 수만큼 이거 좋은 거 같은데. 석궁 피해량이 엄청 증가하네. 이거 한번 가볼까? 궁금한데요? 근접 전투 중 피해를 입을 때마다 현재 중독도 수치로 인해 있는 피해량의 150%만큼 공격한 상대에게 피해를 입힌다. 이건 뭐야? 돌연변이체를 연구해서 발전시킨다. 각 단계마다 추가적인 능력 슬롯이 잠깐 회제된다. 이건 찍는 게 아닌가? 이거 배우고. 어우 시끄러. 자, 그 구조장애를 찾으러 갑시다. 그걸 보면 제자리가
Don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
지금 낮이잖아. 가격표. 왔나 보고.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
그치?
Fickle weather! I've seen you.
아니
You
우리는
empty
세
your
명이
chamber
지금
pot in
뭐 하는
front
짓이야?
of our shop each morning, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
그 애의 아버지다.
His
임마오.
father, and you won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father.
아
A
사기꾼이었어?
grifter, a cheat, just like his brood.